Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Oh my god, my hair looks like an absolute wreck. Hold on a second. Definitely forgot how bad this looked until just now, and I was like, oh wow. Let's just try and make shape that isn't too. Okay, we'll work with this. We'll work with this. All right. Hello everyone. Welcome back. How was everyone's long break? my blissful break from 3 minutes to midnight. It's absolute insanity that we got back and forth. I mean, not that this is going to be that much better, just it might be more meaningful insanity. So this is actually I know I mentioned at the end of the last stream that I had a bunch of other ideas of things to play, and I was kind of floating a couple of things around, and I was planning on asking, but at the end of the day, I went back into my like earlier today when I realized I'm like, oh shit, I forgot it's Tuesday, I'm streaming. I threw myself into my library. I just took a look at what I had, and I was like, oh, Case of the Golden Idol's on there. And that was one of the ones that's been like kicking around in my mind for a while. So Case of the Golden Idol was one of them. Another one that I really want to do soon, and probably after this one, probably next week, Pentiment. Very excited about that one as well. I don't know. I'm just very much into a mysteries kind of vibe. Though I did say I wanted to do a Life is Strange. I still do, because I have not played anything other than the original Life is Strange. And there are now, what, 4 games? 4 games. Because there's Life is Strange Before the Storm, Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange Living Color, or True Color, something colors. So I definitely want to try like throw myself onto those. Regardless, this is going to be an interesting experience. I did manage to at least make food before I started streaming. I am only just sitting down with my plate of tacos. Boop. So this is going to be a fun experience. I'm having an interesting day, a very lovely weekend, but yesterday was, it was a day off because it was a holiday, and I wanted to have it be a kind of rest day, but I needed to get some stuff done, and then that stuff that I needed to get done ended up taking the entire day. So I didn't even get around to, like, I got to bed at like 2 a.m. It was awful. Part of the reason I got to bed at 2 a.m. was because toward the end of the night, when it was like, all right, well, today was kind of wasted, but I'll just go to work tomorrow, it'll be fine. I got hit with a trifecta of like stomach issues, heartburn, and a headache. It was great. So I didn't get to sleep until 2 a.m. And that's when I emailed my boss and was like, yeah, I'm not coming in. So I stayed home today. Little bit sad boy hours, I suppose. No particular reason. Couple of things in mind. I know I've mentioned the issue of my surgery before, not being completely successful, and I'm coming up on the 1 year anniversary of it, and that's kind of got me feeling a little bit in a way. But also, I realized I am on a particular type of testosterone that's inserted every 3 months. So it's supposed to be every 3 months that I don't have to worry about it, specifically 12 weeks. This is my 12th week, and I don't get one put in until next Tuesday, my 13th week. So I'm kind of in my low of testosterone at the moment, probably making me kind of extra tired, a little extra moody. That's generally what happens. So that might have a little something to do with it as well. Regardless, I'm excited to sit down and play this. I did get a chance to actually relax and do my own thing today. Didn't play as much video games as I wanted, but that's fine. Whatever. Hello to both of you. Welcome. I'm very excited about this. Where did you go? Need to pop the filters to that. The Golden Idol, hit the play button. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to try and do a little bit more I'm going to try and do a little bit more Come on, capture the game. It's right there in front of you, darling. There you go. As far as I know, there is no there's no voiceover or anything like that in this, so I'm gonna have to try and like zhuzh it up a little bit. So do you all remember the case of the Obra Dinn, or the return of the Obra Dinn? I played it a couple of years ago. The 2021 maybe, I think. It was very easily one of my favorite games that year. Like, I loved the mystery aspect of it and pretty much every part of that. And this apparently has a lot in common with that kind of a deal. The art style, as you can see, is kind of grotesque, but very like late 90s 3D, early 2000s 3D kind of a deal. So we've got this sort of pixelated shader 3D kind of thing going on. So yeah, it's definitely harkening back to a particular time period in terms of the game itself. The game inside the game is kind of 1800s, like early 1800s, late 1700s, I think. So we are playing as an investigator, as far as I'm aware, and we are trying to solve these murders, or these deaths. There's a mystery back behind here, so we're going to try and solve it. And we're given scenes that we can explore and figure out the actual cause of death and all that fun stuff. So, an abrupt termination of contract. Continue. A button? I'm using a controller though. I'm having technical difficulties with this taco. This taco's been giving me technical difficulties the whole freaking night though. It's this one. Okay. Just want to eat something. I'm hungry, man. Study the environment to infer what has happened. Important information can be gathered from documents. Gather phrases from evidence and documents. Okay. Assign gathered phrases to the correct thoughts in the slots in the thinking panels. Complete the scroll to finish the scenario. Filling additional panels is optional, but will help you solve the main scroll. Take your time to study the environment carefully. Focus on the evidence before you. Even when facing great challenges, there's no need for guesswork. And access hints if you get stuck. Okay. And this is how the game is going to play. All right, so we've got a couple of things. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. Backup pouch and pipe cleaner. I like that it gives you a little check to tell you, like, hey, this is done. Medical instruments, some medicine. Golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. Interesting. Okay. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. The clue has been added to the thinking panel. He's the one who smokes, or has pipe at least. Parties agree to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has a right of 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has a right of 1/3 valuables for providing a map to the expedition site. Dr. Oberon Geller and Albert Cloudsley, Esquire. Dagger. Ooh. Ah, okay, that's what that is. Not super necessary, but... Ah! Well, shit. Scalpel. So I'm going to infer that this is the doctor. This is Dr. Oberon. And he has the same thing, 1742. Horn of Finger. Ruins of Xenopolis. Horn of Thumb. Day of Shadow. A medicine bottle. I have all the clues now. So this is the doctor. The doctor had the idol. But what's-his-face Esquire was entitled to more. Hold on. This music is something. Help me out here. Oberon Geller. I just needed to know how they were together. Okay. All right, so I have to kind of figure out where the camp is, what this is about. Ooh, that is messy. Oh boy. Things I should not be eating on stream. 101. Whoa. Ah. I swear to God, this exact taco kicking my ass. Like my hand is an absolute wreck of a mess right now. But where is this though? I see a couple of islands. Is the X what we're looking for though? Ruins of Xenopolis? Yep. Horn of Thumb is what I was going to say next, other than that. Okay, so it will tell me when I'm correct. Okay. So now we have... So Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller. From a cliff in the Horn of Finger. What? Horn of Thumb. Dumb. Sorry. Okay. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley Esquire suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Okay. What does that little bit mean? Oh. Saying the scroll has been finished. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Here we go. Oh, lead poisoning. I'm guessing that's our gentleman. Ring with a ruby. Severely wounded head. I don't think I'd run lead poisoning. Might be wrong, but... Spontaneous combustion? I, Sebastian Cloudsley. Okay. Mildly zombified, I know, right? Dining attire. Chunk hunting attire. Researching and then back to dining. So this is in Blackfield. It must be, because there's a boat out there. And it's a river. Exactly. And there's the golden idol itself. All right. I gotta clean up what the hell's going on with my fingers here. So, this guy is what's his face Cloudsley. We know that. We got that down. Well, that must be his dining attire. Hey, that's his research and that's his hunting. He died in his hunting attire. That's important, I'm sure. Ashton Cloudsley, Lord of Blackfield, passed away in his bed. The cause of death was a head wound, which occurred when he fell from a ladder while he was hunting. That doesn't make sense. Fell from a horse, perhaps. Oh, that could be it. It's running outside. Then they would have brought him inside. That's true. And that makes way more sense than a ladder. Horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. What is that? Oh, that's just... okay. Complications in the family. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Whoa. Well, I mean, he did have a thing on spontaneous combustion, didn't he? That is indeed fire coming from a lot of them. Scorched horse brush, scorched knife. What the blazes? LOL. Okay. Alex Chocolate Club Derby, Raging Sultan, 35 pounds. Dang. Now, if it's all, I know, right? Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. And look at who has. So that was red before, though, wasn't it? Huh. On the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell, the sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. Book. Lantern, whatever that is. And the ruby ring again. A lot of money. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. EC, prepare the carriage for tomorrow. See, this is getting more interesting. Saddlebag, EC. Things in a penny. Dagger. Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Knife with an A on it. Quite a few knives in this. Okay, stable order for Adam and James. The EC again. £3, 3 shillings. Quite a bit of money. Edmund. David Goran, coachman with a diverse set of talents. Stiletto blade. Edmund Cloudsley, I believe. Okay. Rar. Bear twins. That lord. Ah, this is the Batley house. Okay. Rings with various stones. Well bought. Okay, £4. And an ornamented guitar blade. Necklace maker, attorney. Would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. A ring, 2 shillings, 3 pence. Reading the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley. Sebastian Cloudsley tested. Peter Batley. Rose Hubert. Edmund Cloudsley. Willard Wright. Right. Okay, aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. A pretty meal every day. How to avoid being upset. Strive for what hold meaning. How to be inspired. Take a walk. How to be scared. Feeling scared is weakness. Oh. Only request that you make your payments. Or we will first do the matter. The debt currently stands £255. Woof! Alright. Peter Batley's in debt. Okay. This is the will and testament. We need to know this. Nicholas Maker is the last will of the executor. Okay. And that's everything we've got there. So let's try and do some figuring out who is who. We know. Oh. I believe that's Rose Hubert. This is Edmund Cloudsley. He has Edmund Cloudsley's thing here. Ash Blair to back. I think that's a name here, but you have David Goran. I believe this is David Goran. One who has the August Jockey Club Derby, and I believe is the one Peter Batley. He's the one who's in debt. Who are you, though? Solicitor. Or Nicholas Maker, I suppose. One that makes the most sense to me. I have a crude drawing of the pair twins. A and J. They both have their sticks. I think this is one of the pair twins. Makes this guy one of the other potential inheritors. Be Willard Wright, I suppose. Keep opening the wrong thing. These are the pairs. That's Adam. And that is J. Yep. Further, more evidenced by the fact that he has the brush, though I don't know what day it is. Suppose somewhere in here I have a date. James pair. Nice. Okay. I'm liking this already. Alright. Here we go. I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. That is very clearly addressed to Willard Wright. He's the one who currently has it, after all. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago and resolved to help you. I bequeath you a compilation, my aphorisms to provide the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. Okay, that would be Peter Badley. Okay. We met so rarely after you left for colonies, therefore I bequeath you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Manor House. Come home to establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. That would be Rose Kubert. She had a host of foreign things in her purse or whatever, including things that are very clearly not English. You know, Jamal Bot, guitar blade, or an ornamental fan that looks Sanskrit, I think. So then I want you to put your sharp mind better use than mere politics. That would be Edmund Cloudsley, where he's the one that gave a speech at Parliament. Okay. Woof. Okay, well, I can do these ones. James Pear died from spontaneous combustion. I think ordered James Pear and Adam Pear. I think it's, what's his face here? Hold on. Peter Batley. Yeah. Peter Batley was upset that he basically got nothing. He got the aphorisms, right? I don't remember which. I don't remember what his name was now, though. Adam, James, Peter, Willard, David, Edmund, Rose, Nicholas. I think Sebastian is right. in order James Pear and Adam Pear take the idol from Willard Wright. Nailed it! Oh, I feel really accomplished with these. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering it inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Interesting. We are clocking along. I don't know how much of this there is, but... Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. I'm gonna eat another taco. Hold on a sec. Take in the scene. Enjoy while I munch on this. I shouldn't have used these tomatoes, I swear. They will not stay in the taco. I'm just gonna eat them. I usually don't do hard shell tacos. And therefore it never makes as much of a mess. Okay, no more tomatoes, they're gone. I see some interesting things to start. There's the attic hatch. This literally is going to track the death of every person that's touched that idol. Okay. We're back to it. Ooh, hello. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Old rusty half of shears. We're getting a lot of knives in this. And we haven't had a death that includes a knife yet. Bread. An empty bed, not warm. Interesting. The door does not open. Trap door to the ceiling. Not open. Again, interesting. Revenge. RR. The man is not breathing. Those look like stab wounds. Ring with a ruby again. And a walking cane. My dear Maurice. Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master, descended our departed brother, send off and accept the keepsake bestowed upon brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10. Hope it reaches you without delay. Already is midnight. Retire to bed, for this has been a Griffin awakened proud beast initiate. Ah. Keepsake he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. Yeah. Alarm, alarm, break-in. Henry Parker. Lantern. Spear. Not a break-in, though, is it? Amazing Evans musical performance. Well, that must be him. Lord Redruth escaped con. Huh. Ab. Green. Voyage and Blair. Dandelion Room is Willard Wright. Okay. Forget Me Not Room. Ash Blair. In the last panel, we had the coachman who had an Ash Blair pouch of, a pouch of Ash Blair branded tobacco, who was finding the spontaneous combustion interesting. I bet you that's him. What does that man have that I lack? Small sword. 7 pence. Calm John. He was a perfect gentleman. He brought me a drink, then retired upstairs. To Annie. Yep, that's him. Steal the next one, it's all luck anyway. Ruby late. Client leaves the port on the 10th. To me, servant boy, emotionally, whatever you do, mindful of reputation, names must remain spotless. Dagger. Killing's 2 pence. Where did that boy go? I need Oscar Boynton. Come by in 3 days if you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. And keys, a large kitchen knife, and a partially peeled lemon. The door to the street is shut with a latch. Okay, so we know Willard Wright is the dead one. Actually calling him Ash Blair, though. Not his actual name. Okay. Oscar Boynton. That is Evans. Something Evans. No, that's Annie G. Annie Green? That's right. And yet it doesn't say. Oh, okay. Bridge. John. She calls her. Him. You are Henry Parker. What about you, though? Unless maybe that's him? Robert Redruth? Yeah, it looks like him. Maurice Evans. That was a bit of a guess, I gotta admit. That was a bit of a guess. What? He's mean. Oh, are these just... okay. Okay. On bridge. Ash Blair. Oscar Boynton here. Maurice Evans. He said, I'll never gamble with something so precious ever again. And Wright. Willard Wright. Okay. Not Ash Blair, but we'll say got into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor while Maurice Evans and Annie Annie Green Willard Wright. We're playing cards with loud music. Fight ensued upstairs and Willard Wright got stabbed with dagger. Yes. Rule is not filled in correctly. I figured that might be the case. Ash Blair got into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor while Maurice Evans... maybe not... oh, maybe it was... okay. Annie Green, John Bridge, and Oscar Boynton. Okay. Annie Green, John... we're getting there. Bridge and Oscar Boynton. Nailed it! Man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important, but when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Okay. The rings are the thing. That guy had a ruby ring. Interesting. The intoxicating dinner party. Look at this sad child. Little Pip. Grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and tobacco and a bottle of gin. I'll pay you when I'm back, David. Syringe. Interesting. Hello. Monkey Man 2, tooth for tooth. Now hold on. One of the Pear brothers had that, didn't he? Lockpicks? Ash Blair tobacco. Set of lockpicks, a pistol. David. How to continue experimenting with the artifact. EC. Ding. Pieces of a lockpick kit, I think. Down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Iron. Tint paint. Candles. Raise in salary. Ooh. Reading that scandalous novel. Her name is Ada. Her late husband had been accused of stealing church money. Brian. Okay. Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Okay. Eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. So Smith is the cook. Walker is the valet. Baker is the maid. David Gorin's job. Who is David Gorin? That's 1. 3. Three loaves of bread. Lemons. Water, flour, basket of potatoes, cut vegetables, and a big piece of meat. So, since we're kind of going bit by bit here so far, I'm gonna just believe she is Ada, and that's Lucia. Ada Baker and Lucia Smith. More servants' rooms, okay. Not change the rule that the staff member who's worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Don't bother me with such nonsense again. Ah, this is the scandalous novel. Hold on. Partially empty. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. That's... okay. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. Fourth one from every row. The trivial ciphers is reading only the first word of every liner. Easy to produce on a short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to do. Money has changed hands. Stomach. From alcohol for the next month. Peptitonic before eating to avoid splitting your digestion. And peptic tonic. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. Clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. He's talking about what's his face. Send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. Peter and I were to join you. We could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. It was cute. Baker's starting date. Usually the old boy passed away in a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. George Bridges. Revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastards. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. Edmund Cloudsley, once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is your last warning we'll receive. Transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. Dear uncle, I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me 300 pounds. It's small change to you, and I'm desperately in need of it at present. Hate her badly. He's back. How many safes does this guy have? There's the idol. Still haven't found a dead body yet. Ah, but he's not the one who died. Interesting. She died instead. Like poisoning. Oh, good. This guy. Rose Cubert. Guy is, Peter Batley. Not sure who this is yet. Poison. Nobody touch the thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. This is... Edmund Cloudsley. This must be Lady Mary. I do not know what her last name is yet. Freshly eaten salad, the roast, empty glass of yellow liquid, red liquid, amber liquid, salad, red, cigar, roast, salad, red, odie, clear, salad. There are 2 glasses of cloudy liquid. One of them was touched, the other one was not. Wine, we have lemon, tonic, brandy, salad bowl, a roast, and water. Very clearly sounds like the septic tonic is the thing. These keys mean something. The beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner. I was asleep. You were shilling Peter. Note to self: if you get frustrated when working, remember the tales about the rich lord who married his donkey, and you will feel better. Wooden hat, over hat. Lots of cigars. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously. Visited your father last month. I know, that harpsichord's like doing it. Cloudsley. You and your father. Okay. Miss Richards. Mary Richards, then. That must mean he is someone else, Richards. Have finished gathering all the clues, so now we just need to figure out who is who exactly. That must be Mr. Walker here. Let's hung outside of this person's bed. Take the 4th one from every row. Fourth one from every. Not sure what that means quite yet. Lothar is Lothar Richards. Okay. No, okay. I saw a thing, hold on, here about how long people have worked here, right? Just Mrs. Baker started. Okay. Goal. Print paint. Bar until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting. David. Not David. Ryan is a name that I have, but I don't know that that means anything. That thing about there being first word of every line, that means something, I feel. I don't know what it is yet. So this is David Corin. No, this is David. That was a bit of a guess. All right. Okay, so one of you has a letter. Okay, dinner party, prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat. Prepare some alternative side dish. Mary Richards does not eat meat and was seated next to Peter here at a fork. Peter's here. The only one that doesn't have a fork. Okay. Peter. I don't remember their last names. Badly. All right. Then that is Mary Richards here. This, I believe, is Edmund Cloudsley. I believe then his sister was here. Rose Kubert. And then finally we have Lothar Richards. This one's interesting. 4 rooms. Who goes where? I think this is Little Pip. Look at the little jacket. I think that's another indicator. Little Pip there. course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. A room that doesn't have any candles. Yeah, okay, so this one is Lucia. Lucia Smith. Okay. He's the kind of hopeless romantic. Okay. And served everything as instructed. Oh, Brian, yeah, now I get it. My mistake. So, Mrs. Smith has 3 years of service, who is the cook, Lucia Smith. And she's in that room. And Miss Baker is August 1787. This is 1788, so Miss Baker must be up here. Ada Baker. She's the one who's hoarding all of those lockpicks. Interesting. Take the 4th one from every row. Curious. We know then that Brian Walker is in this room. David Gorin, that room. With that, someone wanted someone dead, or blank poisoned the unnecessary key. Wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Someone. Necessary key in a. The tonic. Let's see. Necessary key. The blue lock. He has the key. It looks like. Huh. But he also has a blue key. Huh. At least one of our stewards. Brotherhood of Masks. Final Vanguard wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. Brian Walker is the one who had in there. No shit, it's not done. Very key. Mm-hmm. Nope. mattress and a bag. I don't think I see any keys and mattresses. That's not a thing, so none of these other things make sense. A bag? That's the heart lock. Okay. That's the wine and the brandy. And that's a... I don't know what to call that kind of lock. That has the water and the lemons. The small, simple keys, I think, are to the bedrooms. Huh. I haven't found a hidden key, though. Small, simple key, bedroom. Blue lock and heart lock. Blue lock is here. Don't want to use a hint, but I feel like I'm getting close to needing one. Somebody wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead. We know that. Therefore, whoever they are is the one who poisoned the tonic and hid the key. The dinner party, Rose Kubert ingested the poison and died. Killing me here. Come on. Peter Baker's the one who was hiding things. Fourth from every row. Wait a minute. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand. Well, there we go. That makes more sense. I knew there was something in there, so Dark Hand. Therefore, Ada Smith. And the necessary key in a pocket bag. But who is the Dark Hand Steward? Ada Baker. Her name is Ada Baker. That's just me being dumb. Oh, what? There we go. Ada Baker received in code instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely in the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the medicine cabinet key. She used a syringe to poison the sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for a tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Interesting. Let's keep going. I am having an interesting time with this one. This is like a delightful puzzle with murder, but you know, a delightful puzzle. Explosive events in the forest cabin. Burkham Workhorse. Billy Cracker. Henchman for hire in the Timberbrook region. The Abe Little Billy. Jack Nails. Confectionery. And a bunch of hats. Yeah, it's a delightful puzzle and it's fake. Don't be real. Please don't be real. Oh my god, please don't. Nobody come for me. Oh no. Oh, that's just one set a little too long. I'm noticing this music at least is the same as the last one. The same motif, I mean. I haven't been paying super close attention. I hope it's all the same all around, because that'd be cool. Almost finished, I promise. Come on. There we go. Woo. Okay. Not a lot going on there. Ah! Breathing, but appears to have lost consciousness. More recently, it has died, the better. The old workhouse geezers. lacquer-grown wooden coffin. Hold on. I know you. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Sir David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. Go, coin, go. Ah! Ruby ring. Ah! Explode. Club. Well, it's clearly been broken into. Guard of vase. Small weight tied down to the lever at the back of the idol. Different things there. A rotten apple and a green apple. Vacuum V1. It did not work. I aimed at the sealed vessel, activated the idol, but both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Attempted with this input and definite improvement, decreased the amount of air, but curiously did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. Target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Known effect. The implications of this are what I surmise. This could be a tremendous discovery. Next step is to progress from fruit to something more advanced organic matter. Must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. Vitally urgent. Oh. Continuous combustion. Cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed that before it. Freezing. Freezing observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, the glyph input is meaningful. Idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If his red is ready for input, it will turn blue afterwards. If blue, you can only perform freezing, it will turn red after. That's Edmund Cloudsley right there. Got his little thing on. Let's see. With a loaded pistol. Okay, it's blue and it has the hook and two things sandwiched. So what was he working on? Vacuum. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Loaded pistol, set of lockpicks. Final location of my target. Meet us November 10. Work in and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. WK. Interesting tattoo. All right. Okay. Workham Workhouse Brawler has a cart. Hardy Abe. Be one of these guys. And that must be Walter Keane. That must be Hardy Abe then. One of them has a set of lockpicks. This. Timberbrook Inn burglar, Jack Nails. Jack Nails. It's Lucius Smith. That's David Gould. It's David. There it is. Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Guessing that's Black Bestia, and that's a coin, Golden Doubloon, yeah. Bam! Nailed it. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay, we're finally understanding more about how the vacuum is okay. Okay, I think one of these is increase, one of these is decrease. So red is increase, I think. And that's decrease. And we already know this is temperature, essentially. And this is, yeah, increasing temperature. And this and this, though. Matter heat. That has to do with gold. Okay. Interesting, that one doesn't actually have anything else. That must be air then. Okay. Fascinating. Okay. Why does he not have hair anymore? Or did he never have hair and I was just awake? He might have just been awake. He did a corpse. Walter Keane, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. But it's a coffin with a thing. Upon entering, blah, 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 suddenly blank. Sealed. Out of air. In a sealed face. So increase would be without the dot. Air is, yeah. He basically made a bomb. The air exploded. The base exploded, sorry. And killed them both. Hardy Abe and Jack Nails are both dead. Hardy Abe. Jack. Oop. Of course, Walter King, along with his accomplices, delivered a coffin upon entering. Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Gorin. In entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. Upon entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants, and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Okay. Oh. Got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. Interesting. So he's actually dead now? Chapter 3, The Ascent. Ooh, things are getting weird. I mean, not that they weren't already, but... Strange practices of a secretive society. Or secret society. Okay, we've got pointy toe shoe, one big shoe, and something dragged. Pointy toe shoe, okay. Ah! Handed an eye. Loaded pistol, coil of rope, shabby formal coat. David Gorin. A reliable service from EC. Gathering will be March 14th. Follow our plan. We should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. Well, target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. Walter Keane. Hat. Ah. There's the other set of footprints. Oh, this music is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Mask appropriates to their house. Dark hands, proud beasts, and water snakes. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and with great resolve punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin, but the devil had prepared a treacherous trap and explosion slaughtered my dearest friends. We entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Gorin, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I'm forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds, shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keane. This town is a thousand times for my absence, but my road to recovery is full of peril and valor, cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. Government dogs and spies chased me in Aquitania. The help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. Just he should be added to the order. Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother Walter Keane, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank, master, steward, and initiative. So we know for in this case, he is a dark hand initiate. And he has this shabby formal cloak. And that hat. Hello. Done when an accused has challenged a defender. Add substance to one of the cups. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining. Both partake in wine cups. Both drinkers must be barefoot. Substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Griffin has spoken. Small vial of unknown substance. Ruby ring. Griffin has spoken. Alright. Barefoot. Also barefoot. And the mask is not breathing. Cups on a stone altar contain some wines but are almost empty. Silver tank with some red wine in it. Creepy ass masks. Sword, ruby ring. Await the results from the chamber below. Ritual of squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. Ritual of conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the offender. Word must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations of the hall, the Grim Reaper, the never-ending teacher, eater of mouths. Ritual of conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the offender. Word must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations of the hall, never-tiring teacher, keeper of treasures, mirror of the soul. Of dispute, only stewards of higher rank can be defender and accuser. Scepter must be borne by water snake master. Required decorations of the hall, keeper of treasures, never tiring teacher, grim reaper. Rule of discord. Houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brother. Scepter must be borne by dark hand master, speaker of the blind, grim reaper, keeper of treasures. So I see the grim reaper is here. Hiring teacher freedom. A key. Treasure. I think it's the ritual of dispute. Keeper of treasures, never tiring teacher, and grim reaper. We have the grim reaper here. Keeper of treasures and never tiring teacher. I think that's that. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Deception. You tests. Okay. Member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. The brothers' trustworthiness was challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th. Fulfill your role in the rites. Brotherhood Council of Masters. Oh, I should go in. Okay. All those don't make any goddamn sense. All right. That is unfortunately everything. Okay. No. Or is it that it's Dark Hand Initiate? Okay. Ugh, okay. sword and a scepter. Scepter must be borne by Water Snake Master. That must be Water Snake Master. Means that anyone else wearing that same robe is a master. Only stewards of higher rank can be defender and accuser. Stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. These must be stewards, these must be initiates. That's a water stake, I think. Budget. Yeah. Snake. Now I just need to figure out which one is which. Commerce survives the appropriate trial. Is not a master, that's a steward. So it's either nope. Hold on. Inception or evaluation? Yeah, this is evaluation, which means this is a Dark Hand steward. Okay. So this is then a Dark Hand master, means these are proud beasts. Damn it. Up somewhere. Or did I fuck up? Guess why are you tied up in the Dark Hand Initiate? This guy is not. Okay. Let's do this one, I guess. This one makes a little more sense to do it first, doesn't it? No. That would be why. Ah, okay. The green one is the Dark Hand. That makes a big difference. Although we know that this is David Gorin. Not actually one of the Order. Shit. Proud Beast. Everything else should be right. Proud Beast, Master. Yep. Proud Beast, those are both water snakes. That's a steward and a master. Water snake initiate, then Dark Hand initiate. David Gorin. And that's the Ritual of Dispute. Scepter must be borne by Water Snake Master as Keeper Traditioner. Trooper. User has challenged a defender. Users must be barefoot. Oh! Nope, I got it. Never mind, hold on. That's not David Gorin. That's David Gorin. This, however, is a Dark Hand steward. Yes. No, again, Dark Hand Initiate. Duh. And I'm guessing we need to figure out exactly who is. That downstairs is Lazarus Hurst. Dark Hand is Walter Keene. So this is Walter Keene here. And then we have a dispute by Jeffrey Sinclair, who must be here. There we go, that's what it's looking for. Duh. This is Lazarus Hurst. That is a Proud Beast Steward. Not the Ritual Evaluation. Okay. Proud Beast Initiate. So what's wrong with this one? That is a Proud Beast Steward. That's Lazarus Hurst. Is it not a Ritual of Evaluation? I mean, he's naked. And that's this one here. Oh, wait. These are in order. Oh, okay. So no, snail ending with... It's the Ritual of Inception. I didn't realize that was in order. That's on me. Nailed it. Whew, okay. Do a dispute ritual. Jeffrey, hold on. Jeffrey Sinclair. Challenge to dispute ritual. No. Sorry. Take that back. Walter Keene was challenged to a dispute ritual. He with Lazarus Hurst ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. Walter Keane posing as David Gorin. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. All right. David Gorin. With David Gorin posing as Dark Hand Initiate. No, I'm sorry. Lazarus Hurst, Dark Hand Initiate. Signaled to David Gorin with a... I'm not sure which blank had no blank. Jeffrey Sinclair. Rank the other died. Meanwhile, okay. No, hold on. David Gorin posing. Walter Keane was challenged with a dispute ritual. He with David Gorin ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. David Gorin posing as Dark Hand Initiate signaled to Walter Keane with a signal. And I don't know. Tankard, that's all I've got. Tankard. And know which cup had no poison. Meanwhile, Lazarus first asked the Deception Ritual become Dark Hand Initiate. So close. Okay. Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. Know this. Sinclair. Okay. How did he do the signaling? Keane was challenged to a dispute ritual. David Gorin ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. He with David Gorin ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. David Gorin, posing as Dark Hand Initiate, signaled to Walter Keane with a blank, which cup had no poison. Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, Lazarus Hurst passed the Inception Ritual to become Dark Hand Initiate. Proud Beast Initiate, I'm sorry. That's why. It's nothing to do with that. It's Proud Beast. There we go. He challenged the ritual with potentially deadly consequences. Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual dispute he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. Chapter 3, The Ascent, continuing. Crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Well, there's someone dead over here, so... Woof. severe wound on the back of his head. Arm is broken. Water Snake Master, lately I've experienced disturbing dreams, feel cursed. Source of this with your magic. Desist immediately, know that when pushed my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general. Do not tolerate being attacked. Many voyages have learned for the dark arts. 1,000 visible demons to crush your bones, Proud Beast Master. Right? Dear friend, it's not so simple as for you a seat alongside me in the court of directors at Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let's discuss alternatives at the next party in Kensington. Interesting. Set of heavy wooden oars. Hello, pointy shoes. The thing with the hats again. Why are hats important? Master McBain. My past being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see us practicing this miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. In performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane and grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Ah. There is the idol indeed. Interesting. The cane is broken. Golden snuff box filled with opium. Alright. This is the 1800s after all. You look familiar. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. Lighthouse on Gull Islet near the Horn of Godhead. Present, Lord Angus McBain, Alistair Cock, James Turner, oops, Sir Walter Keane, Mr. Lazarus Hurst, Charge of Notes, Mr. Nicholas Maker. Water Snake Brother Maker, Director of the Seven Seas Trading Company. Do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels. Arcane Master JT. Griffin Beborn, showing a true miracle. Over crown with gems. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. Need to read this many great changes. Miracle preparation. After do input, aim at the sky, press lever to maximum position, hold it. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. Water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, main challenge is ensuring my balance while holding on to the idol. Practice is paramount. Yeah, okay. The miracle they're talking about, I'm guessing, is bringing someone back to life. Rules. Griffin Rebirth. When it claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it is not a miracle but mere magic. Claimant is punished with death. No one can repeat miracle the masks fall. Claimant is crowned Griffin Reborn. Okay. In 1725, first Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. 1756, Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. 1764, Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Okay. First Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying, jumped off a cliff. Proud Beast Master Lord Pledsley performed a seance. Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus McBain produced a homunculus as well. Beastmaster Lord White carried out the hypnosis of service. Lord Angus McBain hypnotized the same man as well. Okay. Door is locked from the inside. I guard in the lighthouse. You guard the Empire General Alistair Cook. Door the not locked. Okay. Well, that's everything. So. He is a water snake master. The water snake master. You're Nicholas Maker. We know that. Guy is Nicholas Maker. That's Lazarus. First. We can only say that is Nick. That is Keene. Walter Keene. BII. Just Dr. James Turner is on the list. We have to figure out. Lord Angus McBain. Okay. This is Lord Angus McBain. We still have Alistair Cock and James Turner. James Turner is director of the Seven Seas Trading Company. This doesn't mean anything. Right. Dr. James Turner. No, let's just yes. Nailed it. All right, it was a guess. Someone blackmailed to find out. Ah. Miracle flying, perhaps? Book double thing. That's expand air. Beast Master. Walter Keane. Background Walter Keane. Angus McBain. Lazarus first. On the miracle flying. People who have the magical relic in their hands chronologically. Lazarus Hurst to start because he did it. He did the flying. Then it was Angus McBain to attempt to redo it himself. It did not work. The cane broke, and thus it ended up in Walter Keane's hands. Okay. Okay, hold on. Griffin Reborn. Miracle of Flying. So, Lazarus. Getting his name. Lazarus Hurst. Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and became Griffin Reborn. Okay. Oh, this music is so disorienting. Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. This resulted in Angus McBain's death from a when Lazarus Hurst jumps from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol. Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. Someone drank and Sea of Thieves. Yeah, that's not wrong. All right. The interrupted weekend at Doctor's Salon. Another murder. Here we are. Tea house, chess house, croquet field, library, salon, flower beds, fountain, or flower beds. It's in our household. Garden shears. He's the gardener. That's pretty easy. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. That man looks very drunk. Ah, Leopold, your plan to frame 2 is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. This is the doctor. Full glass of sherry and an almost empty glass of sherry. Fallen bottle of sherry. Seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Ah, there's a weapon missing. Psychoactive plants, drugged symptoms. Illusion of unity in the universe, increased appetite, sleepiness, white eyes get a pink tint. Marine lichen, hyper concentration on one thing, loss of perception, time, rapid blinking. Surge of energy, vocalization to all of your thoughts, twitching aggression. I think Black Poppy is this guy is dealing with right now. My best guess. Also, you know damn well he was killed by that Lemurian savage. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus. Fine fellows, we will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that prime minister position. James Turner. He's also on the Black Poppy. His eyes. Let's... No? Oh, you were not a man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage your friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke conflict. Stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls you said you would love to meet someone actually interesting. Having a weekend of drinks at my manor, a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of company. To Dr. Turner. The sword is clean. Hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. Brown stone slate seal, spicy smelling metal box. Provided to the party by the director of Sedency's company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might just be the opportunity to honor. Without two clans, used to make a mistake with some of your own political dignitaries. Kindly clean Lemurian War Club. And there's the boomerang, I guess. That looks like a head wound. Apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Soon, Leo. Elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister situation. Kindly presence. What's that? And this is Constable Arthur Faulkner. Oh, testimonies. Here we are. William. Planted and pruned all morning. The rosebush saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon. Work on the rose until the late alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Alright, so that's... Who? Billiam. His name's Billiam. Podrick served Lord Alistair in the chess house this morning. Master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoiled sherry that he and Leopold had drunkenly was in the garden. Lord Leopold asleep, suddenly was overcome by dizziness, fainted due to his weak heart, was woken by Lord Leopold, instructed to raise the alarm. The deceased lying in the salon. Alright, so this must be, Podrick must be this guy. Alistair. Brought his chest at the chess house, educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. Played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. We already know... Alistair. Alistair here. Turner is the doctor. James drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. To the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler, ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. As master of the house, he's led the interrogation of the suspect. So, James Turner. Egrin. Slightly difficult to understand, he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. Argan 2. Gideon. Played croquet with Aragon in the morning, got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Aragon drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house, saw Lord Alistair Cock lecture the butler, Master Turner come out of the chess house, send the butler away. Just as Aragon was remarking on the beauty of the chess house, Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterward. Alistair Cock, General, here we go. Gideon name, I think. Who's the dead guy? Leopold. Necessary with James in the library became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door, woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep, woke up the butler, entered the salon, found the body, and upon suspecting the weapon designated the Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Okay, so Leopold is this guy. Arthur Faulkner. Now, okay, that is dot square with 2 pointy ends and double X's. Okay. I don't think he's actually from Lemuria or one of the clans. Interesting. Huh, because this doesn't match any of these. Interesting. Order Party Loyalist Moderates. No Order Party at the most MPs. Clearly, the two old parties form coalition. This means that either Loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine would become Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hurst and his party in the opposition. Lazarus Hurst? He's definitely come up in the book. Loyalist Blanchard. Valentine. What's his last name? Leopold Blanchard. Okay. Now have all of the clues we need, technically. Now I just need to figure out everybody's names real quick. There's a missing button. He has a missing button. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Uh, so the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill, who is the butler. Hill. Lord Augustus. Mr. Spade in the garden. Oh, that's a painfully obvious name. James drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard. Okay, yeah. Okay. Still not sure how to figure out deceased first name. Yes, Augustus? Yep. Not sure where I saw that. Huh. Augustus Valentine is the victim. The boomerang is the murder weapon. The blank is where he was murdered. The lawn. Body was found by Leopold Blanchard. Okay. Each suspect when the body was found. Okay, the loyalist was in the library. Butler was also in the library. Doctor was in the chess house. And Alistair, who is the general. Gardener. Out in the garden by the roses. Which is... by the... Okay. Oops. Flower beds by the fountain, but... Leopold in the tea house. Not quite. All right. Probably the butler and the loyalist. I need to figure out exactly. Entering the library to take away the glasses found Lord Leopold asleep. Opened by Lord Leopold. All right, so he was in the library. Lord Leopold was in the salon then. There we go. Because he's the one who found it. Early in the morning. James Turner and Leopold Blanchard. Okay. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and blank a blank. Roll a button. Roll a button. Meanwhile, in the something. Okay, sometime in the afternoon. Last in the morning. Then he went to the chess house. We found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library. Get rid of the bad cherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair. Raised. Gideon. Lord Alistair Cock lectured the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away. Just as Aragon was surrounding the chess house, saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly. Augustus leaving the fountain around noon. Library at about around noon. Someone, so that'd be James Turner. Killed Justice Valentine. Enter the button on him to frame Leopold. Okay. this is where things get tricky to me. And there saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Lord went to drink tea in the tea house. Aaron drew attention to an interesting design of the chest house. Saw Lord Alistair Coe, collection of the butler, saw Master Turner. Come to the chest house, send the butler away just as Aragon was remarking the beauty of the chest house. Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterward. Tell Lord Alistair to leave. Alistair Coe. Well, in the oak, it's something. Oh, you know, maybe it's Alistair killed Augustus Valentine, planted a button on him to frame. Well, in the chess house, Alistair Coe. Someone did something to someone else. Framed, drugged. Ring from the salon. Jugged, label Blanchard in the library. Roll a button. I'm confused. Something here. I am stuck. I feel like I'm stuck. That middle bit. James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole the button. We know that. And in the salon at around noon, we know that Alistair Coke, the general, based on Gideon Bell's thing. Alistair left the chess house and returned shortly afterward. Leo. Our discussion at noon, Leo. Really don't want to cheat.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Thank you for that.
Hardcore! Alright! Yeah!
I'm currently reading something that's a little bit more of like a... it is a walkthrough, but it's a walkthrough of like, this is the process kind of a thing. So it is hopefully just going to give me a hint. Oh, interesting. You're blinking rapidly. Meridian lichen. Oh. You drugged Belle. Oh. Okay, hold on. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Kerrigan, 2 drugged Leopold Bell, or no, Gideon Bell. Okay, really close now. All right. Does have that in there. Okay. T.S. Eric Pursued drugged Gideon Bell and stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon. He drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library. Let's make sure all the names are right. Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library. Stole a button. Again, 2 drugged Gideon Bell. Yep. Stole a Lemurian boomerang from the salon at around noon. Alistair killed Augustus Valentine. Planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. Oh, I've got some of the details wrong. Yeah. In the salon at around noon. I mean, the salon is where we're at. That's pretty much it. Early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard in the library and stole a button. A glass of sherry with James in the library became drowsy. Yes. Only asleep saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. Only that we seek to reclaim our honor. That's one of these. Or maybe it's... I'm such an idiot. There are 11 of these right here. That's why I can't identify his on here. Okay. The Lemurian seal. Got it. Hey, I'm still good at this. And hey, I didn't actually cheat sheet. I honestly, to God, only saw part. However, if you look at him closely, he's blinking rather rapidly. And that's when I was like, wait a minute. That's the thing. Okay. Brotherhood member Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of the weekend at James's Manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Given that I can trust you, here is the Brotherhood's artifact, which I removed from the traitor Keen. Set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbols and make the idol give that heat to something else. There is so much more than the idol can do. Oh. How many more chapters are there of this? It is 11:30 at night. I should probably stop. I'm having a good time. Damn it. Okay, I should stop though. I really should. Okay. As painful as it is to say, I think this is where we have to stop. This is an interesting game. I was and still kind of am a little nervous that it's so reading heavy and there's no voicing or anything to go along with. It's just kind of what I say, and so I have to keep talking. But outside of the entertainment factor, I'm having a damn good time. It's definitely an interesting case. Fun game. I like the slotting of things kind of deal. This is very, I see why there are the I see why there are the comparisons to Return of the Obra Dinn. There it is. Because it's very similar in that you need to figure out exactly who everyone is, how did they die. You know, you are the detective piecing all of these things together. What I'm finding terribly interesting, and I want to know how this will matter going forward. There are a lot of superfluous details that seem to keep coming back. And that's why I'm curious whether they're going to be important later. No? So, we'll find out. Could be interesting. Anyway, so yeah, that's our stream for tonight. Thank you all for joining. I hope everyone has a wonderful night, and we will pick up with more Case of the Golden Idol on Thursday. I was a little concerned that we would not, that we would run out of time, or not run out of time, run out of game for the time that we have. However, I did get the DLCs for this, and we are not finished with the base game yet, so I think we'll be fine. I'm guessing, however, that we will finish this on Thursday. So, the thrilling conclusion, hopefully, at the very least, the thrilling conclusion of the Case of the Golden Idol, the 2 DLCs we'll have to see. We'll be back on Thursday with more Golden Idol. Until then, have a great night, have a great couple of days, and I will see you all on Thursday. Bye now.